Hi, my name is Shishad Vinavas, and this is my short film on sustainable cities. So now we are gonna identify the current problems in our infrastructure and talk about the solutions later. Advantages of thermal power plants. Making energy from thermal power plants is easy. The fuel used commonly is coal, which is cheap in cost and easy to transport. Thermal power plants can be set up almost anywhere as long as there is access to fuel and water. These plants require less space compared to hydroelectric power stations. Disadvantages of thermal power plants. A significant amount of water is required to maintain turbines at the proper temperature. Thermal power plants emit humongous volume of smoke and pollutants. The emissions caused by it have a huge impact on nature. Now we can move on to one more mode of power generation, which is nuclear power plants. Advantages of nuclear power. Nuclear power requires much less fuel compared to conventional power stations. This results in lower transportation and mining costs. Nuclear power creates employment for many people. Modern reactor designs are extremely safe. Disadvantages of nuclear power. Like fossil fuels, nuclear fuels such as uranium are non-renewable. Supplies of fuels will not last forever. Radioactive waste from nuclear power is extremely dangerous. Expensive measures should be taken to store the waste safely. We just talked about advantages and disadvantages of energy generation sources, which are being used currently. Now we will talk about roads and traffic conditions in urban cities. You can see the current traffic condition in this clip, which is from Ahmedabad city, which is one of the urban city of India. You can see that the bike riders are moving, though they are surrounded by cars in the middle of the traffic. Due to lack of civic sense, no one follows the traffic rules here.
This is a render of a city which I have made by using 3D software. In this image, you can find some key qualities which can be implemented in real life, like the nuclear fusion reactor, on which many countries have invested and started researching to make this technology a reality.
I would like to point out a keyword which is nuclear fusion. Nuclear fusion is different than the previous reactors we have talked before because in nuclear fusion, two smaller atoms are joined together to make a larger atom. But in the previous reactors, a larger atom was split into two and it released a lot of heat which was converted into electricity. But 50% was heat, but 50% was radiation. That's why it wasn't that efficient.
This image shows a green society where no one uses personal transport and only relies on public transport to go work. In this society, there is a greenhouse surrounded with eco friendly buildings which are mounted with solar panels. In this green society, everything is at a walkable distance to promote healthy lifestyle.